from the beginning. Okay, so we were just in your gallery, and it's super small, and tell me what about that appeals to you?
Well, when I opened it to begin with, I looked at other places downtown about 5 years ago, and the places I was looking at, one of them around the corner was owned by a company in Miami, and they wouldn't consider leasing it to anybody who wasn't a national chain or something.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because Quiznos ended up going in there and didn't last. And it was kind of funny after like so long. It's like they didn't want to deal with anybody local. Then after a while, they ended up renting it to somebody local. But just a couple other places I looked at too, and it's like I wanted something easy.
Okay.
And I was exhibiting at Das Gallery 2 years, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in January, and friends of mine they own Hideaway next door here, and I took a break from the gallery at Das to come see Michael Imbasciano playing. He's a 13-year-old kid that plays here on Artwalk usually.
Okay.
So I came down here to kind of check him out while I was here, listen to his music and stuff. And my friends who owned Hideaway said, you should rent the place out next door, because they were using it as their office.
Oh, cool.
And I didn't even say, yeah, maybe I'll look into it. I said, okay, let's do it. I didn't know how much it was going to cost or anything. I just said, okay, let's do it. So that's how it came about. And then within 30 days we were open.
Okay.
And it's great because it's like I was telling you earlier, it's like on Saturdays are great because I can sit here, watch the gallery, have a beer. If somebody comes up, I go in, and it's also I bring my laptop. I usually get caught up on other things too, but the downtown area is so nice. It's quaint. Like tonight we have this afternoon we have the car show going on.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's nice because there's something else going down here. Something usually something different coming down downtown. There's last week or 2 weeks ago there was bike night, which is a little different crowd for the galleries, but still it's still fun to come down when that's going on. And so that's how the gallery came about. I've also exhibited downtown over the years. I've done very well. At Arts Rag Gallery, I think I've exhibited there 4, maybe 5 times.
Okay.
And I've held a record there for the most attendance of any opening that they've had. I've also held the record for the most sales that they've had since they've been around. Which is great because that is a non-profit that's very close to my heart, and I've always been involved with Arts for Ag for the past 10 years. And I was recently chosen as one of their 12 featured artists for the coming auction in August.
Okay.
So excited about that. I had, and like I said, with Arts for Ag, this is something I've always been, I've just been a part of it for the past, I think it's 10 years now.
I know my editor told me that you were nominated for the Visual Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel about that? Is that a good thing, or you feel like it's boosted you, or?
I've been nominated for it for the past since the very first year. The first 2 years I was nominated for Best New Artistry, and then every year since then I was nominated as featured artist Visual Artist of the Year. Okay. And 1 year I was nominated, I think, for New Artist and Visual Artist of the Year. And
you were hot that year.
I was old and young, new and old at the same time.
Has it done anything for your art sales or for the gallery, or?
Well, my sales have been doing pretty good anyhow. This past year I sold over 100 paintings, which are pretty good in this economy right now.
Yeah, especially.
But I've changed what I was doing though, because normally my paintings are like 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot paintings, but those aren't selling like what they used to back like 4 or 5 years ago. Okay. And I was getting a good chunk of money for those, but it's not the market right now. So I've downsized the size of the paintings that I'm doing.
To go with these.
So I'm doing them a lot. They're a lot more reasonable, and those are the ones that are selling. So for the past 2 years, I call it my recession series.
Nice.